I'm Lauren, if you don't know, and I'm teaching on two lessons. I'm teaching on the lesson 2 and lesson 6, and the subcategory I gave him was battle ready. So, there are some simple conditions that need to be met when you're in a fight or battle. The first rule is to know you're in a battle. The second rule is to know your enemy. And your third rule is to know what you're fighting. So there's a spiritual war going on, and we got to be prepared. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and and he never stops thinking of ways to destroy us, to taunt us, to get us off his path. His main sole purpose is to draw us away from God. And the battle takes place every day in our regular daily lives. We can go to church on Sunday. Pastor Don says this multiple times. We can go to church on Sunday, but Monday through Saturday we sin in our daily lives. We're not pleasing God. We're letting the enemy win. But our gracious God gave us armor to arm ourselves with and prepare ourselves. So I am talking today, my lesson is going to be on the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, and the sword of the Spirit. The helmet of salvation protects our heads from the lies of the enemy. It protects our brain. The enemy wants to get into our heads and convince us that we're not good enough. Because when we're not good enough, we do the rest to ourselves. But the helmet keeps us focused on God and deflects the fiery lies of the enemy. Okay, and then the next piece of armor we have to put on is the breastplate. The breastplate protects our vital organs and our heart. And the devil wants to get in your heart. And he's throwing fiery arrows at it. He wants to corrupt our heart, because once our heart's corrupted, our life's corrupted. So then the next piece is the belt of truth. From the belt of truth is used for protection against Satan's lies. We're caught in the crossfire of debate between the father of lies and the God of the universe. And the devil wants us on his team because the best way to destroy God is with his own creation. The best way to turn the sword is with his own creation turning against him. So we have to put the belt of truth on there so we can detect the lies of the enemy that Satan's trying to feed us. And I'm pretty sure everyone's favorite piece of armor is the sword of the Spirit. The sword is an offensive weapon. We wield the sword of the Spirit by bringing God and praying and listening to your discernment. With your discernment, he's able to tell you what to do. And by spending time with Jesus, your blade gets sharper. Then you go to the devil's camp and set his captives free, because nothing makes him more angry than that. And the best thing out of all of this is you've already won the war. Jesus came and he won the war for you. So this teaching affected me so much because when Satan's in the past I've been bullied, and Satan said horrible things to me through people, and this trip just made me realize that it wasn't the people, it was Satan trying to get me off God's path. So that's my testimony.